Hi, welcome to Just Another Army Vet, which is all about military and defense. For those of you who are new, I'm Kylie. I'm a former combat medic for the U.S. Army. In honor of Kargil War Remembrance Day, which is today, I am reacting to an untold story of the Kargil War called the Lion of Ladakh, or Ladakh. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. And this is by the channel PIB India. And on my Indian content channel, I'm also publishing a series of videos on Colonel Lalit Ray's Kargil War stories. I'll put those links in the description box below. Let's get to it.
There are those who demand respect out of the position they occupy. And then there are those who earn respect. Colonel Sonam Wangchuk may come off as a soft-spoken, light-hearted man, but the charming smile conceals a steely resolve that has shouldered mountains of responsibilities. This is the story of the Ladakhi soldier who attended the call of duty beyond all measures.
Is that the Kargil War Memorial?
Most probably I was in the second year of my graduation when I took this decision. I was physically very fit, a thorough sportsman. I used to go for a run cross country around 14-15 kilometers every day. And I made
Wow. Like 9 miles a day.
He very well with his men. Rather, he's bonded more with the Jawans.
Enlisted soldiers?
The army is like my extended family, and I don't have any doubts about it. The men, being sons of the soil, they are very hardy, adapted to this place. I was posted to the Ladakh Scouts in September 1997.
At 18,000 feet, the challenge is not just to fight the enemies, but also temporary memory loss,
Epithermia.
frostbite, and pulmonary edema. Deployed in these conditions, the Ladakh Scouts keep a vigil on the borders.
Beautiful country, though.
Handing Brook is a place in Ladakh. 2 words, Handing and Brook. Now, Brook in the local lingo, it means a settlement, a place where people stay. And Handing is a mentally unstable person. People who are slightly crazy can only stay here.
We were actually scouts. Offensive हमारा कभी रोल नहीं रहा है. लेकिन ये कारगिल में जब ये खबरें आई तो फिर mobilization लद्दाख scouts कभी शुरू हो गया, start हो गया.
In March 1999, India and Pakistan signed the Lahore Declaration in order to resolve bilateral issues. Yet, insurgency and attacks continued from across the border. The Pakistan government maintained that these insurgents were not related to the Pakistan army.
But for India, the war had already begun.
The enemy sitting over there was able to interdict the national highway, making movement of vehicles very difficult.
सिक्योरिटी ने करगिल का स्टेशन का लाइट ऑफ करने के लिए कहा था.
लोकल्स को खतरा ये था कभी भी गोलाबारी हो सकती थी.
लेकिन आम जनता भी फौजी के साथ एकदम चौकस हो गया, अटेंशन हो गया आपकी भाषा में कहे तो.
In any armed conflict or war, I think it's sad that non-combatant civilians have to be worried about their safety. Because, as you know, the world is full of people who don't care about the lives of innocent civilians.
The Indian Army took measures to preempt attack in some critical areas. One of these missions was given to Major Sonam Wangchuk in the awe-inspiring mountain pass Chorbatla.
Chorbatla, it was used as a gateway for invasions by the Ladakhi king.
As per the commander's orders, he took out a patrol to scout the ridgeline on the lookout for any suspicious enemy activity.
Why they're not wearing white uniforms? Or have white tents, that's what I want to know.
He set up an ADAM base and stationed one of the JCOs, Naik Subedar Tundup Dorje, on an observation post.
तो मेजर सोनम वांगचुक साहब ने बोला मुझे को तोंगल नाले के टॉप पे जाके वहाँ से ऑब्जर्व करना कि उस इलाके में कोई दुश्मन तो नहीं है।
In the dead of the night, 4 men scaled the summit, and by break of dawn, made a startling discovery.
नीचे जांग के देखा तो वहां से 4 बंदे बिल्कुल विचार क्या रहा था।
पहले पहुंचने से उन्होंने हमको अटैक करना था सर, तो साहब ने बोला यार अभी फायरिंग मत करो, थोड़ा नजदीक आने दो।
बिल्कुल आड़ लेके आराम से फायर करना, पक्का मारना चाहिए।
So when was this during the Kargil War? Was this early on in June or July or?
Right then, the Atom base came upon simultaneous fire from an unseen enemy.
दिवाली की तरह लगता।
Horrible terrain.
जब हम शीश लेने लगता है ऐसे आंख बंद कर देता है तो नजर आता नहीं है। मेरे साथ जो रेडियो सेट था पूरा ऐसे डाउन हो गया। दिन भर हम उधर मतलब फंसे रहा, हम 4 बंदे।
Word had to get to the others.
सिर्फ 2 शब्द नीचे वाले को बात हो गया।
कुछ न कुछ करके आगे सोनम वांगचुक साहब को ये बात पहुंचाओ।
Early in the morning next day around 10:30 hours, I was contacted by the Atom base and I was told there was heavy small arms and artillery shelling which is taking place. Reinforcement will be required.
Major Wangchuk's enthusiasm was curbed. He didn't receive permission to move ahead, for the enemy and his strength is unknown.
My boys, they are stuck and they don't have any officer there.
By a stroke of luck, his commander came in and paid heed to Wangchuk's situation. He granted orders to proceed.
Wangchuk's war. I understood that time that he won't be coming back very soon.
तो साहब ने हम सबको मोटिवेट किया, उनको बचाने के लिए जाना है।
I took the reinforcement and proceeded, taking the same route which I had followed earlier.
Major Wangchuk was going to get his men home.
Wonder how many reinforcements they sent up.
I was ambushed by the enemy.
हिलना नहीं, कुछ हिलेगा तो वो पक्का मरेगा। दुनिया भर के गोली आ रहे थे, इधर से जा रहा था, आवाज सुनाई दे रहा था, इधर से जा रहा।
Major Wangchuk had only one thing in mind: the safety of his men.
In a firefight which lasted for about half an hour, I lost one boy, Chewang Rigzin. My father, told me, Sonam, you're amongst your people. They look up to you. I was out in the open, totally unprotected. You always think about your family. Though your mission, your men, that responsibility towards them was paramount. When I felt this aggression, when I lost one of the boys, and then when I thought, come what may, his death has got to be avenged.
जमीन हमारा है, जमीन जैसे जिस्म है।
ये हमारी जन्मभूमि है, तो हम यहाँ पे किसी दुश्मन के नापाक इरादे को कामयाब होने नहीं देंगे।
तुम्हारे गले काट देगा बोलेगा तो गले पेश करेगा। ले वालों के में इतना हिम्मत है अभी भी है।
Major Wangchuk ordered one of his men to move back to the main body and tell them of the new plan. The plan was a daring one. Despite being under fire, Major Wangchuk decided to outflank the enemy from 2 ends. The group split into 2. He ordered Subedar Shering Stobdan to climb around the mountain, while he led the outflank from another end.
On the ridgeline. Oh, that would have been a tough climb.
तो मैं कच्चा खा जाऊंगा पोस्टकार्ड मैंने बताया सर उसी नाले से सीधा जो न चढ़ेंगे रेडियो सेट वगैरह तो था नहीं जैसे आधा रास्ते में हम पहुंचेंगे तुम लोगों की तरफ मैं टॉर्च जला दूंगा
Then leaving behind one man with the fallen soldier, he left with another, patiently climbing the mountain in the dark.
There's only 2 of them in this group.
तकरीबन शाम को सोनम साहब वहाँ पे पहुँचा सोनम साहब को मैंने बताया सर फायरिंग आ रहा है आप अंदर आ जाओ बोलता है छोड़ो ऐसे मतलब बिल्कुल बेडर था बिल्कुल तब थोड़ा हमको भी हिम्मत आ गया
The men at the Adam base were waiting for the right moment to start the climb.
We moved ahead with maximum speed. The enemy kept firing at us.
सोनम वांगचुक साहब बहुत ही मतलब रॉयल ऑफिसर है उसके अंदर ये था कि अगर चढ़ूंगा तो मैं पीछे नहीं हटूंगा ऑर्डर देते नहीं रहूंगा
Royal officer?
उनके अंदर ये देखा
What does that mean?
रात को इतना तूफान चला था सर इतना मुश्किल हुआ था पूरा गिला हो चुका था सर सुन हो चुका था
As the third day broke over the ridgeline, Wangchuk's scouts had the enemy in sight.
यहाँ पर तो पूरा पाकिस्तान के टहने साहब पर
There is a huge responsibility. We have been trained to guard our frontiers for the land and its people. Don't be a Gama in the land of llamas.
Thunderous echoes of victory resounded in the valley.
तकरीबन 4-5 पोस्ट था
वो भी पूरा मतलब छोड़ के
उसके गैप से ही निकल गया
While no triumph is greater than the other, this was a decisive one.
अभी हमारे पास ठोस सबूत जो है वो अवेलेबल था
With evidence of the presence of the Pakistan army in the forward area.
What you heard right behind you was the sound of Bofil's gun.
This win laid the foundation for many more victories that followed in Kargil. Major Wangchuk and his scouts held the Chorbatla axis against all counterattacks for the next 14 days.
लगातार लामाओं ने यहाँ जीत के लिए पूजा किया था
लद्दाखी सब जानते हैं कर्नल सोनम वांगचुक ने क्या किया
ये तो इंडियन आर्मी की मेहरबानी है जिनकी वजह से हम यहाँ पे जी रहे हैं और सांस ले रहे हैं
We couldn't recognize him. He turned all black. There were so many people at home because they realized that he was coming.
Colonel Wangchuk's tenacious mission earned him a Mahavir Chakra. Tales of his victory have made it to textbooks, imparting inspiration to our young warriors. He is often referred to as a living legend, but the man is humble as ever, personifying an aspect of the Indian Army that is rarely appreciated: duty over everything.
पुरानी यादें वो पोस्टों की याद वो मीठे किस्से वो कड़वे ख्याल वो रातों को एम्बुश लगाना सुबह फिर ट्रेनिंग करे बेहिसाब.
So all my knowledge of the Kargil War comes from a couple of videos that I react to on my Indian content channel. The movie Shershaah and the 50-Day War series, plus the Colonel Lalit Ray videos. In terms of the scouts' involvement in the Kargil War, I know almost nothing. So I'm glad I got a chance to sit down and hear this story, because it is a story that's worth being told. And my heart and my prayers do go out to all the martyred soldiers on that mission and in the Kargil War in general. I'm on the road to 10,000 subs. I would love it if you would like to join my community by pressing that subscribe button. Until next time, here's a story of another hero. Thanks for watching, and please smash that like button.